Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a very special duel, the last from the winners bracket. This is the finals. And tell me, Mateus, who are those players?
Yes, so at the top we have Flappy Bun, which is Max from the last round's feature match.
Yeah.
And on the bottom we have Herman Hansson. Both of these players have been featured before. Herman against Aditya round 2, where he won playing Spirals, and Flappy Bun Max, which won against Per Gustafsson last round, playing Shadows. But this round is a little special because from this round on, Secret Slayers is legal. So the players are allowed to play the new decks from that set from now on.
Correct.
So let's see what these duelists have chosen to play, and let's go right to the gameplay.
Let's go. Flappy chose. I know, sorry, Herman chose to play first.
Yes.
Let's see
So
the deck. Let's see the deck.
yeah. So
Okay.
Herman
Zombie.
is So Herman is playing the new Eldrich deck or the new Golden Land deck, I can say.
Alright. Oh, this guy is good, man. He
Yeah,
he adds the Eldlich.
yeah,
All right. Activate the course of the Dorlando. You can pay 100 life points to add the monster or a golden land spell or trap card to your deck to the hand.
yes. And for those who don't know, the deck is really trap based, and all the traps are able to set another trap when they're in the graveyard. So all the golden lands can banish themselves to set a Eldlich card, and all the Eldlich cards are able to banish themselves to send a golden land spell or trap. And
Oh,
yeah, and all the Eldlich spell and traps are they summon uh zombies from either the hand, graveyard, or deck, depending on which it is. While the golden land cards are either like trap monsters or like we see here a trap monster, or a negate is one of the counter trap. So that is the main ones that you play. So we see Herman use the effect of the Golden Lord to send itself another one to send Dorlando to the grave, and then
yeah.
he's
Now
able
we can say,
to
yeah.
use the second effect to summon itself.
Correct. Winning 1000 attack and 1000 defense.
And it can't be destroyed by card effects. I think till forever actually. Yeah.
Yeah. And now he has 3 cards in hand. It's a big body because this card cannot be destroyed by card effects now.
Yes.
Cause his effect.
And it's 3,800 defense.
Correct. And
And
3500 attack.
yes. So Herman has two traps in the graveyard, so he is able to banish them to set two more
Not this
traps.
turn. Not this turn, I think.
Yes, he is because he
Yeah, yeah,
didn't use
yeah.
the
During the end
effects.
phase.
Yes,
Correct, correct.
yes, because he didn't
And
use
then
the
he,
first
yeah,
effect.
correct.
And the trap monsters also have different effects when they are summoned. Like this one, the knight is able to destroy a face-up card without targeting, while the other is the pirate is able to banish one card from either graveyard.
It's a huge. I really like the deck. I really like the deck.
Yeah, it's one of those control decks with a really low monster count and a lot of spell and traps. Yeah, so we see one of the
Let's see.
Eldlixiers, which summons. So
It summons the Eldich because I really think he's not playing like two bulb or
yeah, he's only
I
playing the bulb, I guess, and this one.
and he's gonna set probably a spell.
Yeah,
Yeah, the fate.
they
The
essentially
fate,
do the
yeah.
same.
Yeah, special summon monster from the hand, the graveyard deck. Now he has a trap, the elixir, that's special summon from the deck or graveyard, and the fate, hand, or graveyard.
So what do you think Flappy is playing? Shadows like the last round, or do you think he changed?
he should play his best deck because he's
Yeah,
playing versus Herman. Like,
and this is the
play your
last.
best deck.
Yeah, 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 and
Yeah,
the
you're
last
the
round as well
winner. You're gonna be the
for.
winner, you know.
Yeah, the winner of this match will have a really big advantage in the real
Salmon great.
finals.
Ooh.
Oof, the skill drain.
Ooh.
So he's playing Salmon Great, and it's against Eldrich Golden Castle.
Ooh, and he changed on Chilling 3 the Golden Land to destroy the face up card.
The debug. Yeah, it seems so.
Yeah. All right. Um,
Beside mining.
okay. Okay.
Oh,
What the
so he's
fuck?
actually not playing Salmon Great. He's playing Ignister. So yeah, and her, yeah,
Mister.
he's playing Ignister.
There's-
Um,
All right.
this is a new deck from Ignition Assault, which is purely
Oh.
based on the Cybers monsters from the anime.
Oh, okay. All right.
Uh,
Okay.
but
I didn't read this card. Okay,
oh,
game. Okay,
so he
one.
admits
All right.
defeat already. Oof. But I personally don't think that the at Ignister deck is the strongest or the most consistent deck. So I think it's really interesting that he chose this deck for the last round when he has done so well with Shadows so far.
They probably
Um,
played this deck and said, okay, I know how to play the deck, and they want to surprise in the finals.
yeah,
And yeah, probably this deck has a good, is good against the, I don't know, probably Shadow or wherever.
yeah. This deck is really strong going second, but the deck is not able to make any like big board going first. You're
Yeah, but
able
he,
to end on
yeah.
a dark fluid, etc. But it's better going second to like break boards and push.
All right, then has a good pairings, yeah, versus the.
Maybe, like, I'm not
But yeah,
sure to be honest.
but Herman is playing a control deck, like.
Yeah, but the Ignister deck is not that strong either.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
So,
And you cannot probably you cannot beat the 3,800
yeah,
at defense with the skill drain on field.
yeah,
Like probably
yeah,
mm, there's any deck who can beat 3,500 monster in board with
like,
skill
you,
drain.
you need almost to, like, Foxy pop that, but you don't play Foxy in Ignister, so.
Exactly. Like okay, you're gonna just
But,
add the monster, discard two, to
yeah,
special summon
but,
himself.
yeah, we saw that, Max chose to go second here.
Yeah,
So, it shows that the
and,
deck is best going second and not going
and
first.
and it's good to Herman to let him play the
Yeah,
first.
yeah, yeah.
Like
Let's hope that Max has like Lightning Storm or Evenly to be
all
able
right.
to
He
play.
banished three cards to set three cards. Interesting.
Yeah, just like oh, here we have the counter trap, which negates a spell trap monster effect where I control a Eldlich monster by tributing a zombie.
And then one more.
And we see also the spell which summons from hand or deck.
All right.
Are you excited for the new set next week, or that was supposed to come
Eh,
out next week?
like I really would like to play the okay he activated the spell.
The
The
field
good
spell is
spell.
actually really good. The first effect of the AI land is not once per turn, so you're able to use it many times in the same turn as long as you don't have any monsters in the main monster
Oh,
zone.
that's cool, man. Yo, talking about the new set, I feel it's good because it has like two or three good reprints.
Yeah,
Upstart Robin, Trap Trick,
Block
and
Dragon,
Block Dragon,
yeah,
and I don't know which other. Let me check.
some Solemn, I think it was.
Solemn Judgment, Galaxy
Yeah,
Cyclone. But we don't know the rarities. Like probably we
Yeah.
have the Upstar Goblin Secret there for the first time.
I
Probably we
think I don't think it will be a secret. They usually make the new cards secret and the old ones the lower, to be honest.
yeah. If happens this, like Upstar Goblin will be like a super cheap card right now because
Yeah.
Upstar Goblin is expensive. Like
Is it for a
expensive.
common as well?
I think it's a 2 or 3 euros
Oh, one of the higher end
to be a
commons.
fucking to be a fucking Upstar Goblin. Like
Yeah. So we see the Imperm coming down on debug. Mm,
correct.
do you think he goes into Bailings now?
Nah. Or yes.
uh,
Yeah, this guy. Yeah.
Lingaribo. So he's able to negate one of Herman's traps, except from the counter trap
Yeah,
because.
it's 5 euros. Upstar Goblin common though.
Oh really?
Yeah, and the ultra
Yeah.
rare is like 15, and the super is like 25.
Oh wow.
A minimal wear, like I mean, yeah, never mind, never mint. Sorry, near mint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we see the Doyan. Uh, yeah, he's almost off the field spelled, and he can't use the effects really because he has no targets for them. So that's kind of bad. Oh, okay. So he has the microcoder, which is able to use itself from the hand to link summon. So he can summon a link too. And when he's sent to the graveyard to summon a code talker, he can add a Cyanide spell trap like Cyanide Mining. So we saw some players play the microcoder
Well,
in Salmon Great to be able to search the Cyanide Mining to get the Gazelle, actually.
well, and
And the
Cold
link
Talker inverted. Okay.
Yeah, it's able to summon a cyber from the hand to Sonnet points to. So what you can do in like Salmon Great was that if you had Buffalo, you could summon the Buffalo, draw some cards, use microcoder, search the mining, make this, and summon the debug if you had it to this zone, and then search of debug. So you could trigger both Buffalo. Yeah, so we see it here, the debug. I think he already used it, but you can summon a debug of the coder and still get the effect to search or buffalo if you want to draw. So that was
Hmm.
something really cute you can do in like Salmon Great.
Yo. Okay. Nice.
Hmm. But
I
I'm not
really
sure.
thought he gonna like. I really thought he gonna just put the monster like Link 3 with the Lingu Kuribo to have no cards in the monster's main zone to special summon
Oh
with
yeah,
the land.
yeah. He might have not more targets to be
Yeah,
honest in the hand.
probably. Yeah.
So Herman is using the red splatter to summon one from the deck or graveyard. Mm, mm. So we see another one of these big bodies on the field.
Okay. Then we have the Transcool Talker. He's targeting the other Talker.
Yeah, inverted.
Hmm.
What do you think he will make? Maybe
Yo,
the
yo,
I'm not sure.
he gonna scoop. Like,
uh,
I
I'm,
don't see, bro. I don't see this deck. I swear for God. Like, we
I
have a
think
monster with
it's
3,500 attack. He
yeah,
set by his own the counter trap. Like he contribute the Eldlich.
yeah,
He probably has a card like a golden line who destroy face up cards in the field,
yeah, maybe,
and he
yeah,
can special summon from a deck like with the awakening, yeah, awakening, yeah, the spell trap he has in the right side.
but
But
okay, so the Max is actually a little hard for Herman to out when I think about it, because it can't be targeted by card effects, and if a monster that's bigger than it, or if a monster attacks it, you can just gain attack from the monsters. So yeah, it's kind of hard to out. But if he has the pirate to destroy without targeting, then yeah,
But he can search it. Like
yeah, yeah, yeah,
okay, look, like next turn he's gonna do the this thing.
yeah. This searches this. So
Gonna set one card.
yeah,
He's thinking on the end phase for sure. Both are from Sweden, right?
yes, yes.
Because they are not writing nothing. They probably just on Discord,
Yeah, I think so
TeamSpeak,
as
or
well.
wherever. Okay, he
So
activated
banished from the
the
graveyard though.
knights.
The
Yeah, he
pirates, yeah.
gonna banish probably. I don't know.
The
The,
Doyon.
he banished the Dayon. Yeah.
No, it doesn't really do much right
Yo,
now.
I have never read those cards in my life. Like,
The Ignister.
yeah.
My friend
The only
actually
Ignister card I know is the Dragon Pal Ignister.
Dark Fluid.
The card who like you use
Oh
on.
yeah, Super Poly.
No, though the Pendulum deck, like in
Huh?
2016.
Oh no,
The
no, it's not.
only Ignister card I know that
It's
is
not the
this.
same. It's not the same.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
No,
of
no,
course it's not, but it's the only card I know. Yeah, the Dragon Slayer, Ignister
yeah.
Permanence, yeah.
Oh.
It's the only card Ignister I know.
No, it's not the same. uh, but yeah, I have played this against the deck a little because my friend tried to make it work, but he
But
realized,
good.
he realized in the end that this deck is not good.
For the
Uh,
price, you can buy a Salmon Great and play the Salmon Great deck.
yeah, yeah. Like most of the main deck monsters are secret rare, so yeah,
What the fuck? Really?
yeah.
I thought it was the typical commons you open in your
No, no, no.
tournament and
The
you
feel
throw
okay,
to
so
the guy.
the field spell is secret. The red guy is secret. The yellow guy is secret. Most of the extra deck is like ultra, and
What the fuck?
this guy Doyon is ultra. Yeah, it's like no, it's expensive for no reason.
Yo, that's true. There's secrets like
Yeah,
3, 4, 10 euro secret. Though the spell, like the field spell, is secret as well.
yeah. I think the field spell can maybe become actually quite expensive one day because it's actually short printed and it's really important for the deck. So if the deck gets more support, I think the field spell can rise in price. Like I think Plunder Patrol Mork will do one day. So
Ignition of South. What? It was a good set.
no,
Like
it was
no,
like
no.
it was one good card and that was Lightning Storm. So yeah.
Ah, yeah.
So now we
That's
see
why.
the knight come down actually.
That's
So
why it's 100 euros car.
so he's able to out the Avermax with the knight, but he has
Correct.
the silent conflict to negate it. So or not.
I don't know why he cannot. Like when you.
I'm not sure, but it seems that the Avermax maybe I don't know actually what happened now because the code talker was sent, but I don't see why he didn't negate the code talker if it was targeted with the conflict.
I don't understand either.
Maybe just let it go. Um, it's kind of hard to tell without them typing anything. Um, so that was another one. So Herman has quite a lot of monsters now.
Ooh. Level 9?
Level 10, rank 10. So he will burn him for 2000 and probably make the Liba. Yeah, this
Holy
guy.
shit.
Yeah, but he's
Once per turn,
still
you know?
not able to out the Avramax as we can see because Aeromax is able to gain attack to be more attack than Liba. So yeah,
Yo, it's a cool card. This super shit cannon
yeah,
juggernaut.
yeah. I played it in in Thunder Dragons actually because you could make it in with two Titans when
Mm.
going for game. So you can try to force all of the negates with Titan pops, and then after they have like used all of their negates, you will just go into this and just attack because you can attack like many times on monsters and it's so big. But the combo was like really cheesy, so it wasn't that good to be honest.
What can do right now?
Um, I'm not sure what Harman is aiming for because it depends on the unknown cards he has right now to be able to out the Abramax. Or maybe he can make
Yo,
a. I'm not sure.
like, okay, Avermax, the fact you can activate, but he has the golden land, the counter trap. When a spell attacker or
Oh
monster
yeah,
effect is
yeah.
activated, you can and you
But
control a
yeah,
Eldlich monster.
yeah. So he most likely will summon back the Golden
Uh,
Lord and then attack because right now he doesn't have any Eldlich monsters on the field. But to be able to use that play and do
oh,
that play,
he
you
can
need
do as well.
to.
Yeah. Well, he gonna attack.
Okay,
Eh?
he can't actually do that because it needs a Eldritch monster on the field to be able to.
Ah,
Yeah,
this
so
is the misplay.
that was
He's
actually
trying
a
to.
yeah illegal play. Yeah, yeah. Now he shuffles back with the Abramax, but that was actually an illegal play because he's not able to do that without having the Golden Lord or an Eldritch monster on the field. So
But he could do a different play, like not summoning the
Liba,
super. Like
yeah,
he could win this round if he want. I know
or
why he special summoned the Pleiades and these super cannon. Like he just could attack over the monster,
yeah, or negate
tribute
the
a trap, and negate the
effects.
effect. You're gonna do probably more damage,
Yeah,
or not. But
actually, I'm not sure, but they will out it regardless,
yeah,
or
I
like it
don't
would
know.
out it legally.
Nasty.
So he
Well, it happens when you are
banishes.
playing probably a new deck. I don't know if Herman
Yeah,
played this deck before a
yeah.
lot,
And I
but
don't think
sometimes, yeah,
Max has ever seen this deck before or like
yeah,
played
exactly.
against it. So yeah. But that's one of the interesting aspects when adding a new set to the tournament because the players have to adapt. And it's really interesting to see if they decide to like check out a new deck or just not respect the set and just hope that nobody plays it.
Correct.
Okay, seems that the Abramax is back now
Why?
and that he lost 3,000 life points.
But why? What? I missed something here.
Um, and Herman lost 3,000 life points. So they might actually be trying to repair the game state because he summoned back the Bloom and they lost 3,000 life points. So that is what makes sense.
All right, you're gonna special summon. Okay,
Just weird, yeah.
you're gonna
I
special
don't.
summon the monster from the graveyard because he's playing already two engrave.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Liber should be in grave as well.
yeah, because you never
Yeah,
play through in this deck.
because he crashed it. So
Yeah.
yeah. This deck seems so annoying to play against. Like you'll get new traps every single turn.
It's annoying, yeah.
Um,
Okay, he's activating the effect. It's a quick effect.
yeah. Why did they shuffle back the Eldlich?
I don't know. I don't understand what he's doing right now.
Yeah, it's hard to say when I'm not typing anything. But
Yeah,
yeah, but I think they at least repair the game state, and
yeah.
that
That's
he
that's that's
crashed.
for sure. That's for sure.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
And
Yo,
it's
probably we're gonna have a game three because look at this. Like,
yeah, how does he out it now without or he has
oh, he's playing three. No, wait,
I'm not sure, but he has two of them banished at least.
he's
So
he's playing three Eldlich, or you think he's playing two?
I'm not
Because
I don't know of the goal. Yeah, I don't know.
let's see now.
But
Go.
he is able to do the play we talked about that he will just summon at
Okay, he's
3,500
searching.
and
I
then
have to.
negate. So he is able to out the Abramax because of the play you talked about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So we might not see a game three after all because it doesn't look like Max has any more follow-up plays to be honest. And that's why I don't like the Ignister deck as well, because it doesn't like sustain card advantage over time, because when you use the cards, they just disappear, like more or less. You don't get anything back, you don't get resources for the next round. Like Salmon Great, like for Salmon Great, you have the Spinny or like the Foxy or whatever for the next turn as well. And that's like one of the weaknesses of Ignister as well.
Hmm.
And many of the cards also lock them into Cyber's type. Yeah, kind of
Now
yikes.
should be game because he can special summon the second Eldritch from the graveyard to the hand. Special summon with 3k and half attack.
Yeah, it's
In
3/5
case he
attack
want,
now.
in case he wants to activate the effect, he can activate the card he set right now. He's the what's the name? The Glorious Golden Land. It should be literally game, and yeah, it's game. It's 2-0 for Herman.
Yes.
Should be, by the way. He can
Or,
normal
or
summon.
like it depends because he has to back roll, but
He
hard to
just
say. Yeah, so he uses the effect, then he gets negated legally now. Um,
yeah, true. We'll see what happens now. What
uh,
did he add from the hand to the hand?
I'm not sure to be honest. We might not. I think another Eldlich maybe because he used the Glow Bloom. But yeah, now the three base in the graveyard from the previous turns. Uh,
He return?
yeah, so Avermax is able to spin something to the extra deck
Ah, yes, 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 yes,
or
yes.
the to the hand or deck. I think yeah, to the deck.
Correct. Yeah, yeah.
Or shuffle to the deck. Yeah. So now it's able to set two, I think, and then we have the one that pops.
Should be game now. Like, do we know the car in the middle?
I'm not sure at this point. So you can check it out. Oh, it's a judgment.
Okay, we
Okay,
okay.
okay, okay. With a judgment, at least I don't see him coming back. But he has four unknown cards. Two of them being spent on traps. So
Hmm.
let's see. So he sets off. Is it a Mystic Mine?
Oh,
Lightning Storm, but
he gonna go for Slum
the back.
Judgment for sure. Yeah.
What do you think he called there? Spell or traps?
Yeah. No, monster, no.
But one of the Eldritch can.
Ooh, one more.
But one of the monsters can't die.
Ah, you cannot
So
use once per turn the car.
yeah, you can use it again if it's get negated the activation.
Ah,
So
yeah, true.
yeah,
Game.
yeah, that was
A weird
pretty.
finals with new cars, Ignisters, but yeah,
Yes. So Herman
2-0
is
for
guaranteed a spot in the real finals now. And what's good about this for him is that he has two lives in the finals. So the winner of the loser bracket has to beat Herman twice in the finals to be able to win. So it's looking really good for Herman. And
Herman just have to win one game, right?
yeah, out of the two.
Mm-hmm.
And Herman is essentially having a 4 round bye now because there'll be played 3 or 4 rounds before his next match. So He's able to take it easy now for a long while. But for the next match, we will showcase the semi-finals, I think, of the loser bracket. Don't quote me on that. I'm not completely sure, but I think it is. Um, so stay tuned for that. And as always, don't forget to check out the links in the description and join our Facebook group, Frozen Card Series Online, where we are soon going to host some new tournaments. So, yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye bye, guys. Don't forget to like the video as well.